팀 경기장 도시락.
Game 3 between FXO and NSHoSeo, and we're going to start with our FXO player winning the last game in a very bizarre and lucky, to a certain extent, fashion. It is FXO.Oz, and down in the lower right part of the map, in the blue from the team NSHoSeo, it is GSL champion NSH.Jjakji.
Yes, he is no longer the reigning champion.
No.
We can't say that anymore.
No.
Dongrigu holds that title,
Still
of course.
a champion. Though.
Yes, he is
Final
a champion
of 2011.
And he's going to be participating in that Tournament of Champions, as a matter of fact.
Yep.
So he is NSHoSeo's representative. So maybe Jjakji wins that tournament, and we'll have ourselves a GSL Co-Ed champion on our hands out there.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, he is a champion. That's very true.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the map. It is Tal'Darim Altar, of course. This is a map that usually produces a lot of very fun games, can produce some very extremely long games as well.
Mm-hmm. Now, it's kind of cool because you see a bunch of different builds from Terran on this map. Now, I would imagine Jjakji is going to go, of course, for more of a standard biocentric play. You know, he's very good at just playing standard, macroing insanely well, and then just out-positioning his opponent. You know, he just thrives on not making mistakes in very standard play. But every once in a while, we do see other builds. For instance, like Siege Tank expands on Tal'Darim Altar and things like that. They can be quite good. So we've got a couple different possibilities from Jjakji. Oz, on the other hand, Protoss tend to like to do the double forge build. They like to get the upgrades going very, very quickly. But then again, because of the no ramp going from the natural to the main, that's some things that every once in a while you like to see Protoss players trying to abuse with a Blink Stalker play, things like that. Looks like this game it's going to be a Nexus first, at least, to begin with from Oz.
Yes, it is. Nexus first, coming up against a build that's going to involve some gas. So we'll see how Jjakji wants to follow this up, already producing off of that one geyser, of course.
Yep. Reapers are quite popular.
And, Reapers are very popular. Nice to navigate on this map. But certainly not as good as they used to be. If you remember, in between the third and the natural, there was actually used to be this little landing pad where Reapers could actually jump between.
Interesting. So we're going to have two barracks right away from Jjakji. So this is going to be, well, a two barracks opening, I guess.
Two barracks pressure.
I don't want to get too technical, guys, but he's going with two barracks, so it's going to be a two barracks opening.
That's
just in case
insane.
Any of you are
curious. You should really call it something else. That's bound to confuse some people.
High-level commentary. Nothing but.
Starting with a Reaper and Concussive Shell for now, so he will eventually move into Marauders, and we'll see if he saves up enough gas to eventually drop on a reactor.
There's some good two-racks builds you can do on this map, and on some other maps as well, that'll end up with one Reaper and like a Marauder and a couple Marines. You can do those really early pokes, kill off some of the workers, deny some mining time. So that's probably what we're going to see, getting the reactor on that barracks right away.
Yeah, this is timed out ridiculously well. I mean, he has just barely enough resources for everything that he makes. With that Reaper, with the exact time on the second barracks, oh my god, he's actually going for a third rack.
Oh, really?
All right. So this just went from really clever, super well timed out to possibly a beta build, but we do actually have a bunker coming up now. Of course, now this is designed to really crush a greedy opponent, in Oz certainly going for that Nexus first, is playing very, very greedy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, you see players be very, very greedy in Korea, and nobody really kind of punishes them for it. So I think that's what Jjakji is intending to do here. Oh, is he going to get that Zealot? Nice.
He does.
Look at that. Did he take any damage?
Nope.
No damage on that Reaper. That was beautiful. Wow.
Reapers do so much damage to light units. They can just tear through Zealots.
That was like if Leonardo da Vinci came back from the past and started playing StarCraft 2, I bet he would micro like that.
I would love to see some of the past great thinkers. Yes, that was a masterpiece. Some of the previous great thinkers in our times and what occupations they would actually hold. See, like, and I will agree with you. I say Da Vinci would have been a StarCraft player.
Pythagoras has like the sickest siege tank spread, let me tell you, man.
Archimedes uses nothing but rushes for motherships and Colossus every time. Everyone's just like, knock it off, Archimedes. That doesn't work.
That's right. And who was it? Aristotle just does every build imaginable just so he can experience it all. Yep. Philosophy humor.
Yes.
LOL.
So he is Marine King Prime then, I guess is what we're saying.
Yeah, he could be Marine King Prime. He could also be TLO. I'd say, because I mean, he'd have to play more than one race. Obviously,
yeah.
Play
TLO. He is TLO.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, well, this probe is awfully afraid of Da Vinci's Reaper there, and he's going to back away.
Da Vinci's Reaper. Sounds so cool, actually.
It does.
Man.
I'm gonna make a
That's
black metal band that's
I know,
called
I was gonna
Da
say, that's a
Vinci's
great band name.
Reaper.
Can I be in it?
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
What
do you play?
instrument?
I don't know. What do you play?
Xylophone.
Yes, definitely.
Sweet. All right. So here's that build, that opening that I was kind of talking about. A little bit of an early push, well, a little bit later than I thought, but 3 racks. This is huge, man.
Wow.
I mean, this is pretty much all in, actually. This is what you try to just kill someone with that goes Nexus first. This reminds me of Pult versus MC, back when MC was playing really greedy like this. And, you know, guess what? Guess what, Oz? You don't actually have a lot to defend this with, man. I think you may just die here.
Yeah, you actually have nothing on the field at the moment. So,
Yeah.
yep, this is a lot of dead probes now. Now, a lot of people are going to say that this is pretty cheesy, but ladies and gentlemen, he is seriously punishing this opening from Oz and just doing it magnificently.
Yeah, look at that combat shields.
GG.
Trick.
There it
Does the
is.
shells as well. GG indeed.
Hey, what'd I tell you about that shortest game in StarCraft?
I guess